Hey guys, it's Sirius with My Relatable Revival, and tonight I'm going to be talking about Sirius and the Sirius star system and the beings from there and the beings there. So, it's important to know that Sirius consists of 3 star systems. Well, used to consist of 3, now only 2, because Sirius C has been destroyed. It is home to a spiritual mastery school known as the Mystery School, where many go to master spiritual knowledge, like Ascended Masters will go there to fully master spiritual science, if you will, in knowledge. Sirius is home to many different beings, creatures, and ethereal forms. So, if you were born on July 26th, you came through the Sirian Stargate, so you're more than likely a Sirian Starseed. So, whales and orcas are oracles of the sea. The whales and orcas, they're responsible for holding the memories of the epochs of time that whales and humans have been incarnating on Earth. So, they basically hold the Akashic records of Earth, if you will. And that's another way the Sirians are helping us. So, the original Sirian hominid starseed blueprint, they had dark skin and pronounced dark eyes, and they were cat-like. Their star system actually still is inhabited. Their planet in their star system is actually still inhabited, and they work with us. They work with our planet symbiotically, spiritually, and psychically. Generally, they are 4th, 6th dimensional beings. They're more spiritually wise and technology advanced than we are in that area. And they also have a conscious and are spiritual, and most are empathetic in nature. So they're more of a watery race that evolved from a version of a dolphin and a whale. They mostly live in the Christ consciousness, although there are still malevolent ones, Sirians, trying to degenerate humans. So again, of all races and everything has polarity. There are fallen Sirians, and there are actually a lot of Sirians that are responsible for capturing people and tormenting them and then sending them back here. Anyways, I digress. Sirians have been incarnating on Earth since the Lemurian Atlantis times. Many Sirian starseeds have Mayan and Egyptian lifetimes. Native Sirians are assisting us in Earth in our ascension in an etheric form. The native Sirians, so they're still in their Sirius star system. They're assisting us ascend, and how they're doing is they're opening us up to our higher interplanetary chakras to wake up our dormant DNA. And many Sirians are also changing and activating our DNA from our ova and our sperm so we can bring in woke children that are already born with 12 strands of DNA activated. So, Sirius A, it is said that a benevolent race of Lyran and Vegan descendants still inhabit Sirius A. This star system is said to be much younger than Sirius B and the Sirius C star systems. And again, eventually it was inhabited by the feline races after the Lyran Wars. It has a 5D planets that have big cities. Some have pyramids, much like Earth, but it's bigger, the environment. There is a race of starseeds, or race of beings, extraterrestrials, called the Kate. And they were the first Lyrans to escape during the Lyran Wars, and they're mostly benevolent. They're red-skinned beings, and they're related to the indigenous peoples of the Americas today. But the different kind of race of beings from Sirius A, or you can find in Sirius A, would be lion, hominid beings, mer people, orca, whale, dolphins, unicorn, horses, but like hominid beings where they're like half human type looking, or got human features. So more of Sirius A, Starseed, or the being traits, or they are said to live much like the Egyptian culture. They're very communal and very tribal. They're hardworking. They're against all labels or stereotypes. They're for equanimity, all for unity consciousness, calm and secure in their nature. They're advanced in technology spiritually. Their service to others. They can internalize a lot. And they use their bodies as canvases, so you can see these people with a lot of tattoos or a lot of drawings and stuff. Again, tribal artwork can be perceived to have an eccentric appearance. They're very telepathic and harmonious beings. So yes, this can resonate with you if you are a Sirius A Starseed, and also resonates with just the Sirius A being traits. So, Sirius B star system had a very well-known planet called Oceania, and they were mostly aquatic. Mostly aquatic, inhabited by aquatic cetacean species. And this is way before the Sirius A became inhabited. So again, Sirius B star system and the Sirius C star system was there before the Sirius A star system. So this planet, Oceania, had 2 islands about the size of Australia and California. And these beings were mostly, again, aquatic cetacean beings like orcas, porpoises, dolphins, whales, and other aquatic mammal species. Then there were the Nomos, who have been in contact with the Dogon tribe from Africa. They were half fish and half human, and they were called mer people, and they weren't like your average looking like Little Mermaid on Disney. They might be scary looking to some, but they are said to be great healers and teachers of Sirius B, and they didn't feel the need to morph to live on land like the Sirius A starseeds did. So they are mostly aquatic in nature when they incarnate. So like many of our current Sirius B starseeds on Earth are mostly like whales, orcas, and dolphins, and porpoises. So Sirius B was associated with the Dogon tribe of Africa. Fun fact, cannabis is said to come from Sirius B, but traits of the Sirius B starseed, or the Sirius B star being, right? They're masters of the waters. They're innocent. They have an innocent type of happy. They may always feel cold. During the ancient times of Mu and Atlantis, Sirius B starseeds help take care of whales, dolphins, and the cetaceans of the sea and sea animals. You could have been a dolphin being you could have a dolphin being as a spirit guide. Sorry about that. And there's a major emphasis on the throat chakra with the Sirius B starseeds. So you guys could be great singers and have very soothing and calming speaking voices. I put a seal for the Sirius B if you want to get in contact with them. I mean, I've never done anything like that. But I do have actually a past life recall that I remember. I remember being an orca actually at one point in Atlantis, because it was like we had these little they were like it was like a holographic aquarium, and then I remember also being responsible for feeding them. Because I remember the baby orcas and the whales and the little dolphins would come up and we'd feed them little fishies and stuff. But that's a little bit about the Sirius B star seed traits. So, unfortunately, there's not much about the Sirius C star system. It was destroyed, but what we do know was it was home to who we know as now as the Anunnaki. So, I mean, we're not for sure, but there's speculation that they probably destroyed it. It was home to a lot of the reptilian refugees of the Lyran Draco Wars. The Sirius C star system has been destroyed again. And the Dogon tribe, they knew about the third star system of Sirius before it was officially discovered, or like officially documented, because their contact with their Sirian ancestors. But this is a little bit about the Sirius star system and their beings. I did like a quick one about the A and B, and it was just me talking, but I was like, no, I need to bring some visuals to this. And not that there's much visuals, but kind of broke it down a little bit better. But this has been my presentation about the Sirian star seeds of A, B, and C. This is Sirius with my Relatable Revival. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful night.